Let's get those inhibs down. Maybe they should back now and then get top turret. I think they should definitely back. I think overstaying their welcome. Wouldn't throw the game because they are so far ahead. They would have to throw it multiple times at this point. But there's no point throwing it once. You want to have perfect gameplay when you play the game. Don't do it, Gragas. Oh man, I don't know what to say about this game. It kind of snowballed really hard for Mordekaiser. Poor Riven over there.
I think
with
the
their
turning
mage
point
rune
was like
set.
not only the fact that Riven was getting like harassed really badly by Mordekaiser, and essentially like Mordekaiser was filling his team with gold from those turrets, and there was no response to it by blue team, like none at all. They didn't even bother trying to help out Riven. I think the other problem is that Dragon Call was rather questionable, really risky, and it cost them a huge lead. Like that was pretty significant.
I think it went from like 3,000 to 5,000 that one instance.
Yeah, because they picked up the dragon and they picked up the turret after Mordekaiser already pushed down
And
top
3
turret
kills.
and was pushing to the next turret and the 3 kills. So small things like that, guys, it really makes the game. And we're gonna pretend like what happened a few minutes ago in top lane never happened, because I still don't understand this game anymore. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. So at the end of the day, while Riven didn't win her lane, there was stuff that her team could have done better. It's your job as a player to try to carry those circumstances. I think some bad calls caused the game to go from a hard game to win to almost unwinnable game.
I mean, to be honest, when the game started, honestly, I felt like blue team had a had a really good chance of winning the game. I feel like they were ahead. I mean, but it wasn't until after Mordekaiser pushed on the turret and that dragon call that it seemed like purple team really had the advantage.
Yeah, I agree with that. Blue team was making really good rotations, and they were doing a really good job of, even though they were behind, they were doing good rotations, catching red team out of position. But that one dragon call really cost all the good work they're doing. But Volibear just smiling the dragon for free. Granted, they're not going to steal it from him, but that's always extremely dangerous to do, and don't ever do that for funsies.
Even when you're 20,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, just because even if they stole it, it's like, who cares? But once again, when you play the game, if you want to become better at the game, every single game needs to be as serious as possible for yourself. You need to take every single game seriously.
And one thing that I don't agree with, I mean, it doesn't matter. He has 12 kills, but I mean, honestly, I would have picked up Last Whisper before I wouldn't build Bloodthirst, I'd build a Ravenous Hydra. But Last Whisper is like quintessential on Zed.
Oh my gosh, good bear by Gragas. Cleaning up the kills, but at this point, it's pretty much over. We see red team pushing for the win. Mordekaiser's a scary, scary monster. What a not close game, but there was stuff that game was not unwinnable, even with Raven having trouble top lane. Blue team could have done better map rotations with Gragas and Nocturne to turn that game around. But that dragon kind of just threw the game and made it it put it into Red's team game to throw if they're going to lose that game.
Oh, that was adorable.
Alright. Well, good game. I'm going to remake it. I'll probably switch up the teams a little bit. Make sure I'm trying to make the teams a little bit more balanced. It's really hard because elo-wise it was pretty similar. I put some stronger players on blue team and some weaker players on blue team, and I made red team a little bit more average. I'll try to make it a little bit better this time. For anyone watching the thing, it's called Bootcamp. TAMU. Bootcamp. LOL. Password same as always, TAMU LOL. Once you guys are done, come join it. I'm going to be right back and talk on raid call and see what's up with everyone else. I'm gonna mute Skype real quick.
So how many games are we playing tonight?
I think the idea is 2, because I have to
2?
play for this UT tournament thing at like 9:15.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Is it one or two? Is it one or two people?
I think it's one. It's only one
All
person
right.
in chat right now. That's what I noticed.
Oh, hey there.
Okay. All right. Everyone come join the game, and last one that joins a rotten egg.
So mean.
That's how it's gonna work. It's to determine who does and doesn't get in.
No,
Did you
Shannock was on
create
our
the game,
team.
Grant? Did you create the game? Oh,
Yeah, there's
it's
two
not showing
spots
it.
open. Two spots?
Can't find it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I didn't know you changed the name of it.
Wait, what roles are we playing? Alright. True.
Okay. I just joined, is there a password for that channel? Thank you.
Is there a password for the Team 2 channel?
No. If there's anyone that has any like generic questions that you want to ask, you can ask me now while we're sitting here getting the next game started. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like mess with like next montage stuff. And they don't even have to be about the game that we just played. It can be just in particular or anything in particular.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'll let you talk quickly while I type up stuff from last game.
Hi, Doug. People don't have questions. It's hard to talk when they don't have any questions. Okay, so we see from blue team Yasuo banned because apparently he's OP. I don't know much about the champion, but I hear he's really broken right now. So it seems to be the popular ban.
Yeah, because he's really strong in solo queue because he had to CC him to death. It's kind of like Yi, but even more broken because he has mobility and he's harder to lock down. I guess if I gotta compare him to someone, I guess is the best way to put it. Like Yi without, if you can't CC Yi, he's like a monster, but he's easily CC'd. Unlike Yasuo, who's a little bit harder to stop from doing his job.
Okay, so you see Mundo nerf, Nasus nerf, Mundo and Nasus, there should be Mundo nerfs, but anyway, the Mundo and Nasus bans is because top laners are really strong right now because of the new defensive masteries, especially it's not as strong as when Perseverance was 2% of their health, but now it's kind of broken. That's a general rule of top laners right now, just the state of top lane. Kassadin appears to be the permanent 6th ban because honestly he has a lot of mobility and he has a lot of damage and he can do that damage without putting himself at much risk. So that's why people get frustrated with Kassadin. And we got the Respect Gragas ban coming out against Tensuke. And then Thresh because I guess people have the same mindset as Steven. No, honestly Thresh has a really strong lane. His Flame passive makes him do as much damage as an AD carry if not more honestly. We've seen Alistar log in. Alistar's really strong right now. It's just, I feel like a lot of people don't know how to utilize him to his full potential. Like, particularly in the fact that you don't really, the way that you trade with Alistar is a little bit different than when you trade with other supports. Like, other supports, you typically have some sort of poking mechanism. He's very all-in like Leona, except he's a bit bigger, if you will. And he also has a sustain mechanic.
Oh man.
I got an Ezreal pick on purple team. Okay, so we have an Elise jungle pick. Elise is really strong. I don't think she's overpowered. Like, I think people just have to get better at handling her early game pressure. Because she has a lot of it. That CC that she has is really strong. And the execute especially. But I see an Ezreal lock in, and I think that's an AP Ezreal. I think it is. I'm not sure. Blue team, we have a Galio lock in, which could be very problematic for an AP Ezreal. He might just go AD now. Actually, I think it's a Galio top. This is too troll.
Kensuke could be going AD carry this game, but it's not necessarily the same roles as last game.
Oh, he's on the opposite team. He's on the same team as Shinnok. I imagine Shinnok is going to want to mid. So it's probably is an AD carry Ezreal. I don't think Ezreal's as strong right now, but I don't think he's bad. You can get away with a lot with Ezreal. That's why, like, if you see someone that first starts playing AD carry and he says he mains Ezreal, don't ever play with him on your team because he's used to getting rewarded for bad positioning with Arcane Shift. This could be a mid-Riven. If there was going to be a new jungle pick, I really would have liked to see something different out of the AD carry, something like a Caitlyn or even a Vayne. Someone that can really benefit from the attack speed buff, because like Ezreal as an AD carry doesn't really benefit from attack